Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. Today I thought it would be interesting to compare the six last presidential elections and determine how they would be if the popular vote was 50-50 split. In other words, if the Republicans win the popular vote, which they did in 2004, it would practically mean that states narrower than that who went to Bush would flip over to John Kerry, and we will see if that would change the outcome in any of these elections. So the first one is of course 2000. Now in the year 2000 we see that Bush lost the popular vote by about half a percentage point, and if we go down here and look at close states, we see that Florida, New Mexico, Wisconsin, Iowa and Oregon, all of these would likely flip if it was a popular vote tie, and Bush would still win. In 2004 it's a bit different. Now we have this map where the Republicans are doing a bit better, and also the electoral votes are more in their favor if you look at the different states on the map. And then of course you have three states, Iowa, New Mexico and Ohio, which is won by a narrower margin than 2.4 percentage points. And they flip to Kerry, and Kerry is elected president in that scenario if it's a popular vote tie in 2004. Of course, Ohio was the big state that elected Bush that year, and yeah, that would not be the outcome in this timeline. But let's go to 2008, which is the next election. So Obama defeated McCain with 7.2% in the popular vote. That's a big deal. Let's just go to the close states. Obviously McCain would win the states of North Carolina. Let's see, we can first change completely to the 2008 scenario. He would win North Carolina, Indiana, Ohio. He would win the 2nd district of Nebraska. Let's see what else. He would win in the state of Florida, and he would win in the state of Virginia. And he would still not win the election. It's standing George Bush here, but of course we're talking about McCain. He would still lose. The next state is Colorado, which went to Obama by a much bigger margin, and it was narrowly to the right of the nation in 2004 and not so much in 2008. Things changed. And then we go to 2012. Mitt Romney versus Barack Obama. This one is actually quite simple. Obama won by about 4 points, and there are 3 states that would flip, and those are Ohio, Florida and Virginia. Very disappointing results for the Republicans. That still Colorado and Nevada and Pennsylvania and Wisconsin and New Hampshire were all to the left of the nation in this regard, and would also go to Obama. Now in 2016 we know that Trump were able to flip a lot of these states, and still he did not win the popular vote. So how would it be if he actually did so? Let's find out. Okay, so it was a 2.1 victory in the popular vote for Clinton. So Nevada would narrowly still go to the Democrats, but that is not the case in Minnesota and New Hampshire. So Trump would have 320 electoral votes, and yeah, he will also not win Maine at large, even though that would be narrow. Then we go to the most recent election, 2020. Okay, so this was the result in 2020. Biden defeated Trump, and he won the popular vote by actually a lot, 4.4 percentage points. Yeah, so Trump would obviously flip Arizona, Georgia and Wisconsin. These are the most obvious ones, and he would flip Nevada, which, well, went to Biden, but we know that it's trending right. It was to the right of the nation this time, not so much in 2016. And he will also flip in Pennsylvania and the state of Michigan. All of the states he won in 2016, in other words, plus the state of Nevada. And that's actually it. So the Electoral College seemed to be favoring Republicans at the moment, but clearly it has not always been that way. After what we have seen from back in 2004, 2008, 2012, the Electoral College might favor Republicans right now, but in general it simply doesn't. So people who think that removing the Electoral College would help Democrats, that's just bullshit. And they need to look at history. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Please like this video, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.